Hello, people of Earth and elsewhere. Merry Christmas from SpamCrackers! As I promised, now I have my computer back, and here I have the SpeedPaint I said I was going to do with the drawing I made in the last video. Now, I did cheat a little and didn't have a recording of me making the line art, but I find the coloring is more interesting to watch anyway. Well, that and I wanted to try and keep this video a little bit shorter than the other ones. If I wasn't so concerned about third-party music copyright notices, I would have music going to this video and just have the SpeedPaint going as a fun little Christmas thing, but in the interest of keeping this channel free from copyright strikes in any way, instead I had to come up with a topic to talk about for about 8 or so minutes that this painting is going on. It was either this option, a silent speed paint, or you listening to me singing Christmas carols, and I don't think anybody wants or needs that for this holiday season. Of course, if you don't like this, you can always turn the sound off and play your copywritten music in another tab, if the painting is all you're here for. Trust me, you won't hurt my feelings if you decide to do that. That being said, since JoJo is half of my life right now, I figured I'd try to continue on that train for this JoJo painting I'm finishing up, and so I decided to talk just a little bit about general JoJo stuff that I never get around to in my other videos. First and foremost, Eyes of Heaven will get its Western release in the summer of 2016, and while I don't want to have to wait that long to play it, I'll at least have a few more months to save up my money for a PlayStation 4. I've been looking to upgrade from the PlayStation 2 for a while now, but with no backwards compatibility, there's bound to be some problems with getting the PS4 in general. And on top of that, it looks like the Western release for the game will be exclusively for PS4. Though, let's keep lobbying for a Steam release because a PC version of this game would just be totally sick, am I right? I mean, I'd buy both versions of the game, but that's just me. And then there's a whole lot of people complaining about not getting a PS3 version of that game. Not in the West anyway, like in America and Europe and all that other stuff. But let's not go into that discussion right now. Well, whatever version of the game on whatever system, I will be doing a playthrough of it when it comes to the States. And if you want to watch me spend hours on end fighting the same subpar villain, you are more than welcome to come and watch. At least it should make you laugh, because I'm not much of a gamer. Definitely find someone more adept for a real tutorial or story playthrough, because I will no doubt fail in more ways than one. But if I'm going to resign myself to failure, at least I'll go down in a blaze of glory. And that is what I wholeheartedly intend to do. It will be glorious and hopefully hilarious failure. That aside, I'm also apprehensively awaiting the release of the next chapter of JoJo or JoJo Lion, however you pronounce that. That is part 8 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. For those of you who don't know, it's the segment of the series that is currently coming out in monthly Ultra Jump magazine, the ongoing part. But it hasn't been coming out monthly, or at least not for the last 2 months after they announced the part 4 anime. You see, they decided that instead of a November chapter of the manga, they would give us the constituents for how the anime is going to work. And as grateful as I am, and thousands of other JoJo fans are, worldwide, we are still at a rather suspenseful point in the manga, because we got kind of gypped out of the story in chapter 47. I mean, there's gonna be chapters like that no matter what you read, but it was only 22 pages, and it was pretty much the ultimate boring stare down of nothingness. That is how I described chapter 47. But we got chapter 48 the next month, and that was exciting, but we have yet to get chapter 49. Because there was no November release, and it's the holiday season, and I don't know whether or not Sign-In Monthly Ultra Jump magazine does something special for Christmas, or whatever. The point is, this part of the series is really a great piece of work, and while Araki seems to take every opportunity to remind us this is not a kid's manga, if you ever could consider it one in the first place. I mean, it wasn't a shoujo magazine. Shonen magazine before. Ew, no. The writing is awesome, and the characterization is amazing. Gappy, or, Josuke 2.0, has so much potential. He is a serious contender for being best JoJo in my book. But until we get the rest of the series, that's all up in the air, and we can all wait with bated breath for what might happen in the future, given the tessellation of deaths in previous parts. Let's all be afraid for our favorite characters together, because who knows what Araki is going to do with them, and consequentially do to us. Well, that's all I intend to pose to you guys for now. Any other time left on this video is going to be sent in silent watching of this painting finally come together. I just skipped out on a bunch of white coloring in there. Not that anybody would be interested in watching me fill in the blanks right there. For now, yeah, just enjoy the picture, and be sure to suggest future artwork and topics of conversation, because I can always use more. You know, at this point, conversations I say, but at this point it's me conversing with myself. You can also find the link to the completed picture in the description below and it'll lead you right to my JoJo DA account, that is DeviantArt, and you can also suggest artwork over there if you feel so inclined to do so. There is nothing scheduled for next week, no video uploads. It'll be a busy week for me, but hopefully more art will get done, and a worst case scenario, you guys will have to wait until the new year, where I will feature every anime that I managed to waste my time watching in 2015. It'll be fun. I just have to narrow down what I'm going to paint for that video. There's quite a lot that happened in 2015. Until then, peeps, SpamCrackers is out. Merry Christmas to those of you who celebrate, and to those who don't, have a nice December 25th. Yeah, just have a generally nice day, because everyone deserves one of those every once in a while. Ciao!